In the colorful tapestry of married life, where love and companionship weave the threads of a shared existence, a profound misconception exists among some women who seek external remedies such as amulets, threads, or talismans to resolve discord in their relationships. It is indeed surprising that a young wife, whom Allah has blessed with intellect, education, beauty, and refinement, would turn to such objects to win her husband's love, as this race behind amulets actually reflects a deep negligence of ignoring the natural power and attraction that has been bestowed upon a woman by Allah, abilities which, if used with wisdom, become the most potent amulets. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, has placed such magnetic attraction in women that captivates a man's heart. For every gesture, every word, and every loving action of a woman has the potential to bind her husband in a bond of love and loyalty. These are the real amulets, not prayers written on scraps of paper, but living manifestations of love, refinement, and sincerity. So the question arises, why some women ignore these natural gifts and run after external aim? The answer to which lies in a lack of awareness and effort, namely the failure to cultivate habits that turn a home into a cradle of happiness. In the urban and rural areas of Pakistan, such as the densely populated neighborhoods of Badami Bog in Lahore, Liari in Karachi, or Hyderabad in Peshawar, where traditional values still hold deep roots, women often turn to local shrines or spiritual guides to solve their marital problems. For instance, thousands of women visit Data Durbar in Lahore or the shrine of Abdullah Shah Ghazi in Karachi every year to ask for amulets, thinking these will solve their domestic issues. Yet, according to the Pakistan Bureau of Statistics 2019 data, the divorce rate in Pakistan was approximately 0.15%, and in the last decade, this rate, especially in urban areas, with a higher number of educated women, has been gradually increasing, a trend which clarifies that traditional solutions, like amulets, fail to address the root causes of marital issues. Imagine a tired husband returning home after a day's hard work, such as from the busy Sadr Bazaar of Karachi or the industrial factories of Peshawar, and if he is welcomed by a wife who is herself tired, unkempt, or indifferent, how can the flame of happiness ignite between the two? The solution lies not in magical amulets, but in deliberate attention and preparation. For a wife who keeps herself fresh, welcomes her husband with an open heart and warmth, and greets him with loving words, creates an atmosphere where happiness flourishes, as a smile, a kind word, and a thoughtful action are the real recipes that refresh a marriage and fill the home with joy. This perspective demands deliberate effort, requiring a wife to adorn herself, not just with physical beauty, but with the refinement of her character, creating an atmosphere where her husband sees himself as valued and cherished, where his heart finds peace. For these loving actions are the amulets that turn a home into paradise, a place where mutual respect and love reign, and they must not only be practiced but embraced from the heart, shared and celebrated, like a medicine that gives joy to both the giver and the receiver. However, another subtle danger threatens this harmony, which is the influence of misguided guidance from close relatives, particularly advice given by the mother. In Pakistan's social structure, where the joint family system is still common, especially in Punjabi and Sindhi households, a young bride must act wisely when considering her mother's advice, particularly when she incites her against her mother-in-law or father-in-law, for such guidance, though often given with good intentions, can lead to conflict and division, and a girl who acts on such words from her mother damages the delicate fabric of her marriage, sometimes resulting in divorce. As evidenced by family court data from 2020 in Pakistan, where approximately 1,000 divorce cases were filed, many linked to family pressure and bad advice, and unfortunately, the same mother who speaks such things later taunts her daughter as ominous when she returns to her parents' home after divorce. Ultimately, the secret to a successful marriage lies not in external amulets, but in the divine gifts of intellect, refinement, and love bestowed upon every woman. And by embracing these qualities, nurturing an atmosphere of love and attention, and rejecting divisive influences, a wife can write a story of happiness and fulfillment in her marriage. For these are the true amulets, formed not of paper, but of pure intention, woven into every act of love, and possessing the ability to transform any home into a paradise of mutual loyalty.